What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the best men's gym shorts. Some of the ones I don't like, some of the ones I really prefer and love, and a lot of the ones I see in the gym all the time too. So within that, we'll talk about the different brands that I think are best for gym shorts, and then within some of those brands, which specific shorts, just because there are so many options out there. So with that said, let's get into it. Now, this one's probably not gonna come to a surprise to a lot of you, but it's gonna be Lululemon would be my top recommendation. I held out for a long time and then finally bought a pair of Lululemon shorts and it was all over from there. The reason for that is I just love the quality of Lululemon, and if anything happens, if they rip or tear, you can always return them and essentially just get a brand new pair in exchange. I've done it before and it's the best. Now, there are two different shorts that you can get at Lululemon primarily, and those are gonna be either the Pace Breaker shorts or the License to Train line, which is a little bit newer, probably within the last year or so. I personally think the License to Train line is absolutely the best, but it really fits more with my workout style, which is essentially training and some light cardio as well. But if you're more of a runner, then I would recommend going with the Pace Breaker short. Either one of those, you can't go wrong, and if you're looking for a perfect short, then I think that's a great place to start. I would say that there's really two options that you can go with in terms of the length of the inseam, and that's either a 7-inch or a 5-inch. Both of those are really in right now, and the cut is above the knee. For me personally, I wear a 7-inch more times than not. 5-inch is great, but you better be wearing some liner or something like that because it is pretty short, but a lot of people prefer that look. For me, 7-inch is plenty, and I just wear my shorts plenty high on the waistline and it shows off enough of the leg, which is always a good feeling and looks good in the gym too. Now, Lululemon is certainly not the most cost-effective option. If you're looking for a short where maybe it's not as expensive, I think Gymshark is actually a really great option. Now, whether you feel one way or another about the brand, personally, I don't think it fits my style, so I haven't bought a Gymshark short, but I see them at the gym all the time. I mean, it's an extremely popular brand. If you go to the gym at all, I'm sure you're aware of Gymshark. Now, the short I like the most from Gymshark that I would buy personally is the Arrival 5-inch short. I think it looks really clean. It's only like $26 US, and I love the color options that come with it. I'm actually thinking about getting the navy pair myself, and I think it's a great looking short for an even better price. Now, what I like most about the Arrival short from Gymshark is the material, and that's why I picked that one specifically. There are some more dry fit materials, but to be honest, that's just out right now. All right, next up is the ASRV Tetralite short line. This is by far the most expensive short, and it comes at $98 US. That being said, as I mentioned earlier, you get what you pay for in most circumstances in life anyway. I personally don't own any of these shorts, but my best friend does, and he says he loves them, and I've just been kind of holding out on trying not to buy another pair of gym shorts. I have so many already, but this is definitely probably next up for me. All right, next up is Aloe, and they have some really cool color palettes, and I think the designs are really great for the Aloe shorts too. Again, it depends what activity you're doing in the gym, but I think the Aloe repetition short looks really good and can be used for running or lifting or any type of activity in the gym when it comes to training. All right, next up is gonna be for my runners out there, and that's Nike. Nike does have some good shorts for multi-purpose use, like training or running, like I said, and this is gonna be the Nike Dry Fit Unlimited shorts. These come in a 5-inch inseam, and I really like the fabric and look of them. The branding is super minimal, which I'm personally a really big fan of. And looking at the pictures and also seeing them a couple times in the gym, I really like the look of these. I think Nike is trying to start and get more into the training segment a little bit. They do really well in the yoga and the running segments, but I think training in particular is an area that they can improve upon in terms of clothing. All right, next up is gonna be a bit of a different one, and that's Ruka, or RVCA. However you prefer to call it. Nonetheless, Ruka is a very popular brand, more of like a surf style, but that said, I see their gym shorts all the time. People are always rocking them. I think they look really clean. Now, their most popular short line is called the Yager Elastic Stretch, like 17-inch. Weird naming, but their version of the 7 and 5-inch is actually 17 and 15. Now, there are a few more shorts that I would like to give an honorable mention just because I personally don't feel that they're my style, but I see them around plenty, and I know that for a lot of people out there that they would be the perfect fit. Another short I wanted to call out is the Alphalete gym shorts. I personally like Alphalete's other clothing items, like their shirts, as well as their joggers. I have a pair of those, but I don't own the shorts. It's personally not my style, but it's a really popular brand, and for a lot of people, I think it could be a good fit. Another one would also be Vuori, and this is more of a minimalist look with some great quality and very multifunctional as well. So definitely take a look there at some of these shorts. A couple of other online brands I see all the time, and actually pretty frequently in the gym as well, are Rhone and Legion. And for me, I don't love the styling. I think Rhone actually has some pretty good stuff, but it's actually still pretty pricey. So at that point, I'm like, why not just pay 10, 15 more dollars for a Lululemon piece or another brand that I'm much more familiar with? So for me, I don't really go out and venture with some of those brands, but if you love the look and you feel like, hey, like this is for me, then absolutely go ahead and do it. Now, as you can probably tell, I don't own all of these shorts. It's really based on look. I see these in the gym all the time, and I'm really just giving my unbiased opinion and really just presenting which shorts I think are the best. And honestly, we're just following the trends here, and that's what it's all about. But the fact that you're watching this video shows me that you're interested in kind of stepping up your style a little bit when it comes to walking into the gym. And for me personally, gym fit matters. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you have any other recommendations for gym shorts, please comment those below. I'd be interested to see those as well and do some research on that. And furthermore, I will also link a best Lulu gym fit clothing haul right at the end here. And if you're interested in Lululemon a bit, I think you're gonna find some really great pieces in there to complement your gym outfits. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please throw it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want. Other than that, thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.